Hi, today we're going to talk about values. Your values, my values, what should be any business owner's values. When we started our newspaper publishing company 21 years ago, our values were very, very clear. We wanted to serve our community better than any of our competitors did. We were up against two multi-million-dollar competitors in the newspaper publishing field alone. We were also up against multi-million-dollar competitors in broadcasting, in cable, in direct mail. So we were not entering an empty field. But everyone that we talked to in our market said, can you give us a better newspaper? And all of our former advertisers, when we were publishing the newspaper there, said, we're not getting the kind of service that you used to give us. Can't you either take the newspaper back or start a new one? Well, we did a very foolish thing. We started a new one, but before we started, we did a little market research. We sat down and called until we got a sample of 100 people in our market, picked at random from the phone book, and we asked them several questions about what newspapers they read, what they liked in them, and the final question was, if someone started another local newspaper in your market, would you be interested? It was interesting the results we got. Very favorable to a new newspaper in the market. The other part of the marketing equation was, could we attract enough advertisers to pay for it? 80% of the revenue comes from advertising, 20% comes from subscribers. Well, we picked out 25 business owners who had advertised with us when we ran the local newspaper. We went to them and we said, we want you to do something really important to talk us out of doing something really, really foolish, which is starting a new newspaper in our community. Every one of them, all 25, said, we want you to do it and we'll help you do it. We'll advertise with you, we'll do whatever we can to help you be successful. So based on that, we rolled the dice, and with my wife and I and 3 of our colleagues from the other newspaper, we started, and our values were this: to serve our community with a strong local news package, to serve our advertisers with the best results producing advertising that we could, to serve our community with everything that we could to promote the community's betterment, to publish not just the negative news but the positive news, and also to support all community endeavors to improve our community. Our competitors told everybody we wouldn't last 6 months. Here we are 21 years later. We bought our competitors at their wishes for pennies on the dollar, and we haven't looked back. Today, my greatest fear is that we will lose sight of those values of service to the community, service to the subscribers, and service to the advertisers. So we constantly have to work on that, constantly have to remember and remind ourselves and our employees that that is what our values are. Here's my challenge to you. Define what your values are and constantly remind yourself and your employees that those are the values that we hold dear and that we'd fight for if we had to. It's my thought for the day. Thanks for being with me.